Hi y'all, this is Larry at Deep South, Texas. It's the middle of October and it's time to plant my onion seeds and my leek seeds. And that's what we're going to do today. I also need to plant carrot seeds and sugar snap peas, but I don't have those beds ready yet. But that will happen sometime this week as well. Well, let's take a look at the bed we're going to plant our onions in this year. And here it is. This is the bed I just harvested the sweet potatoes out of, and it had cabbages growing in it earlier in the year. And now we're going to plant our onion seeds in here. And we're going to plant our leek seeds in this clay pot right here. Now I've already amended this soil with a little peat moss and dug it up really well. That's not really necessary for onions, but I have another reason for doing that. Now, to the soil, I'm going to add a little bit of fast-acting sulfur, a tablespoon of Epsom salts, some bone meal, and some triple 13 fertilizer. So first, let's start with the sulfur. Oh, we'll get a little bit in here for the leeks and put the rest of this cup into the bed for the onions. Now I'm going to add all these things, then I'm going to come back and dig it all in. Now I'm adding the triple 13. And now I'm putting on the bone meal, and this stuff stinks. And finally, a little bit of Epsom salts, probably about a tablespoon, not much. And now we're just going to dig this all in. So I've got all my amendments in the soil, and I got it kind of flattened out. And what I'm going to do is just scatter the seeds over the top. But before I do that, I want to make sure that this ground is wet. So I'm going to water it real well before I scatter my seeds. Time to scatter our onion seeds. Now I'm planning on putting in about 400 seeds in this bed, which is 4 feet by 10 feet. This is 200 seeds here. Now, I'm going to try to sprinkle these on the bed as evenly as possible, but I'm not too great at that, so we'll see how it goes. Well, not as evenly as they should be, but my 400 seeds are scattered on top of the soil. It's not a big deal. Come January, I can move them around to even them out, and also in January they start selling onion plants at the big box stores. Now these aren't the sets, the bulbs, these are plants, and they do real well. So we'll see what comes up. Now let's go for the leeks. Now the onions I planted were Yellow Grano Texas 502s. The leeks I'm going to plant are American Flag Leeks, and these are the leeks that I saved from the leek flowers that came up last year. Now, there's a bunch of them in here, years worth, I'm pretty sure. But let's spread these a little bit more thickly. That seems thick enough. We'll see how my own leeks do growing. Now I'm going to cover both the leeks seeds and the onion seeds with about a 1/4 inch of seed starting mix. And that's this Miracle Grow seed starting mix. It's a little bit finer than potting soil. Just want to get some of that on there so that help keep the seeds moist and keep them in the ground so that they don't get washed away when they get watered. And now we want to water it one more time just to moisten that seed starting mix up. I'm just using the mister. We don't want to disturb the seeds. We just want to keep them moist. Now for the next 10 days, I will probably come out and water them once or twice a day. Twice if it's sunny, probably once if it's cloudy, just to keep the soil moist until they get sprouted. Our onions and our leeks are planted. Now, let's make sure they get a lot of water here until they get germinated, and in about 7 months we'll have onions like those you saw on the thumbnail. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it that thumbs up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.